Konnichiwa, bitches. We're here in Japan, and we are going to drop a bomb on this place. The likes we haven't seen here since Hiroshima. Shout out to Fat Boy. Shout out to Fat Woman. That was Kev Wood's mama. We love you all here. We're in the great country of Japan, of course. Starting out here at the Fuji circuit. They got rid of that one because some crybaby cried. Maybe it was Ayrton Senna. Maybe it was somebody else. I don't really know. I am T-Bone. Hold on. What an open, eh? Making reference to the nuclear bomb. Nuclear. It's pronounced nuclear, by the way, folks, if you're a Simpson fan. Hell yeah. And speaking of a nuclear bomb, I do see a giant mushroom rising over the horizon here in Japan. Shout out to that. And fuck, man. I am sick as a dog today. I'm going to just kind of vibe out, hang in here. We are in a new season. Jordan 2 Wavy running the show, allowing me to kind of kick back, put my feet up, not deal with any of the bullshit some of these prima donna drivers always bring to my table. Not here exactly, but Lightning Cup all over. I'm done being bullied by kids that are good at a video game. We big dogs in real life. Shout out to Emerge. Shout out to Full Air. Jordan 2 Wavy, though, leading the charge here as the admin. I want to give a huge shout out to anyone who's helped throughout the last year. Anyone who's made an effort to help, man. Jordan, Greg, Chenzo, Emerge. I know I'm forgetting people. Another one, that was a pretty half-ass effort, but I'm sure there are other people here. Hendrix, always willing to help. Racing Uncle. Shout out to Ezo, man. Justin Stry. All the guys willing to help. And the guys who aren't little snotty-nosed bitches like XOD, people like that. We don't want them around. Shout out to Hule, by the way. The guy had such a big pussy he couldn't race in our league anymore. Another French diva. The likes we haven't seen since Zavgav was here. I'm sure those guys are friends in real life. They'd get along really well, I'm sure. He quit, took his ball and went home because he didn't get his way on a ruling. Stay in fucking Quebec. We don't want you here anyways. Hule, I'm holding up a finger for you right now, and I promise I'm not telling you you're number one, motherfucker. Anyways, 14 minutes and 15. I'm horrible. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm going to say what I need to these motherfuckers, the guys who just leave because he's a crybaby. Shout out to Ross the Cheat Show. He's got the vigorous task of defending these fucking prima donnas. Hey, that's my friend. Watch what you say. I don't watch what I say for anybody, brother. As he heads through this treacherous Sector 1, Ross the Cheech. Look at that. Great lines there. Beautiful lines. I haven't seen lines like that since I was in the bathroom at a club on Friday. Anyways, we got some new drivers in the mix full-time. As we said, Hule left because he has a vagina. Women are allowed in our league, but bitches are not, so that's why he's not here. Hule is gone. Cam Rudy's making his return, and it looks like we have a full-time seat wide open. Chenzo made his return too. Chenzo back. We all know this guy. We know his accolades. Well-decorated. We call him the Christmas tree around here. And we're going to light this place up like a motherfucking menorah. Chenzo coming back to take a title, perhaps. He's got more than anyone in Mushroom Cup history. Shout out to BXT, winning the title last season, retiring on top. Much love to BXT. Thank you to BXT. He actually helps a lot, too, makes efforts to help. And more than anything, I admire BXT because he is the babysitter in IFM, and he's got to control people like XOD. The guy drives with a giant diaper. That's why half his body's sticking out of the car when he races. He and Lightning Cup, man, we got some new guys joining. Yeah, should be good. Of course, Kurt K. Osama left because he didn't think he was fast enough, and he got mad at me for not being encouraging enough. Then he replied, sending me a message saying, your girlfriend is sucking a fat cock. Well, to that I say, at least I know it's not you, motherfucker. Guy's got small dick energy. Anyways, here's Mike Oxlong, ironically enough. Coming through 130R there. I don't know why the hell they call it that. And yeah, he's going to come through this chicane and no one really likes that much. Right past the Ferris wheel there. That thing might get stuck at some point. Some of the best views in the house. Ross the Cheats, Jordan 2 Wavy, Justin Stry, Sawa, Mike Oxlong, Grizzly Boy. And there's Chenzo right now in P1. Also, shout out to Salzetti for leaving the Lightning Cup. No balls, can't even say anything about it. Salzetti tells me he's an Ecuadorian driver living in New York City. I tell him he drives just like it. God. Here's Cam Rudy now. I'm gonna go have a bite to eat, but I'm still right here. We're going to keep our eyes and ears and noses on the action here. If you smell what the bone is cooking. All right, so some quick drivers in the mix here. Of course, Kaname reserves. The quick ones start at the back here in the Mushroom Cup. How about Brizzy Boy, one of my favorite drivers, always putting on a show. Mr. Cam Rudy back where he belongs. He's back home, baby. It's a homecoming for Cam Rudy. And of course, Justin Schride, champion 2 seasons ago. Illyrian champion 3 seasons ago. We have a stacked grid in the Mushroom Cup. Shout out to Racing Uncle. Absolutely. The Racing Uncle. Even Snoop Dogg would call him nephew. Goat Lee back in the mix here. How about Leader Lee Bag, man? An absolute legend right now. Holding it down for the South. The real South. You guys seen the movie The Water Boy? Yep. Filmed at Leader Lee Bag's house. Love it there. Born on the bayou. Can't sing it because I am sick as a dog right now. Jesus Christ. Leader Lee Bag, though, coming across that finish line in the Moose Piss Canadian Kick Sauber. Ask Greg Jennings what Moose Piss looks like. You're looking at it, folks. Right there. Shout out to Kick. It's that streaming site all those jabronis use, and they isn't that the one that they use to encourage kids to gamble and stuff, even though they're getting paid off it themselves? They're all scumbags, folks. Don't gamble. Gambling's for losers. You'll never win. If you win, you'll never win long term. I promise you that. Maybe 5 or 6 people on the planet are in that situation. One being Richard Ivey, or not Richard Ivey, Phil Ivey. You need to, like a guy like that. Maybe Dana White's making some money, but again, he's able to sit there and play 50,000 a hand and play 2 hands, win or lose, doesn't affect him. But he is cheap as fuck, because when he does win, he still leaves right away. Anyways, Leader Lee Bag still right here. Anything else on the agenda today in housekeeping? Here's the DRS Maestro, another great guy. Go support him. Shout out to everyone who supports us the way I support their leagues in the past, man. The gravy train is definitely over, as you guys can tell. I am in zero fucks mode. Yeah, shout out to Ezzo joining the Lightning Cup. That's a big one. Huge. Hugh Janus joining the Lightning Cup. Froggy Boggy. Greg Jennings went to work yesterday, and I love him for it. I need some relief. I am tired. I am burnt out of this shit, and I got a lot going on in real life, so. No more Mr. Nice Bone. We're reciprocating energy now. I'm not chasing. You get what you give. Let's go. We got to protect that piece. Heading into the pits is Adriani, the Flying Spaniard. We love him. He's been a long-time patron of the Mushroom Cup. K7, Rookie of the Year and Most Improved last year, and Most Improved. Yeah, he Most Improved driver, Best Dressed driver too. He won a whole host of awards, man. And again, Jordan 2 Wavy, commissioner this season, head admin, Greg Jennings, Stewart. I am just here. I am an employee. I am the commentator, which means I can maybe get fired. We all know how my history is in other leagues with getting fired. You can't say that on our YouTube. You can't say that on our YouTube. Shut up. I'll say whatever the fuck I want. Oh, man. Leader Lee Bag, doing his thing. Champagning and campaigning. He's shaking hands. He's kissing babies. The last baby he kissed has mud on its forehead. Leader, what were you doing beforehand? I have no idea. Looking in the there in the distance, we got some beautiful cherry blossom trees. I see some douchebag taking photos next to it. He's going to put it on Instagram. Hashtag cherry blossom. Hashtag douchebag. Anyways, Leader, let's see what he's got. Kaname, he will retire and DQ eventually there. But a great lap from him. Chenzo back full-time. We love to see it. Maybe the other drivers don't, but you're going to have to pony up, nut up, folks. Your heart filled with faith, then you can't fear. Rasta Cheech in P3 here. Shout out Rasta. Of course, last season, a very good team there with his Quebecer 2.0 team. Yeah, the first co-ed team we've had. Rasta Cheech has been the man. Hule's got a vagina between his legs. Hule, I hope you're watching this, bro. Because, what do they say? Tabernacle, tabernacle. I say cut Quebec loose. We'll keep the racetrack. We get to keep Rasta Cheech. You guys can keep everyone else. We'll take 83 and Hemi. You guys can keep Zap, Gav, Hule, all those motherfuckers. Zavgav probably and Kevin E90 the reason for all our success over the last year, by the way. Those motherfuckers were with us. They stopped caring. They didn't support us. They didn't believe in us. And now we've expanded bigger than we ever thought we would. So shout out Zavgav, bro. You are the motivation. As you sit there probably sweating some stupid video game on esports you're probably not even that good at. Hopefully your hair doesn't get stuck in your eyes. Jabroni. Justin Stry. Just in time. I hope all the Frenchies are watching. Oh, Ross is not going to be happy. I don't give a fuck. Here's Justin Stry. Champion 2 seasons ago. He is a pilot in real life, folks, and his girlfriend's tighter than an airplane bathroom. Here he goes, though. Heading into this final section there, this chicane. What do we call it? We'll call it the, what the Senna S. Is that used already? No. Stry crossing the line there, heading into P4. Chenzo, Kaname, Rasta Cheats, Justin Stry, K7, Jordan 2 Wavy, aka the boss. How about Sour? I've got the sour. Dun, 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 dun. Or, no one man should have all that sour. Well, the clock's ticking, and he's got to put in a good lap. Cam Rudy, DRS Maestro, and Brizzy Boy on his Grizzy Boy. Hell yeah. Hazy Ozzy, longest running Mushroom Cup member. We love him for it. He's always stood by our side. Another one looking to jump and have a good season, another good comeback season. Of course, Racing Uncle 24. Hit him with that Kobe number, that Jack Bauer 24 hours in a day. Hopefully he can move up there. Kendricks, as we said, nothing but love for Kendricks, man. Kendricks Lamar, we'll call him. And definitely, you not like us if you in another league. Illyrian, champion 2 seasons ago, looking to bounce back. He turned off ABS. He's going raw. No more condoms. That's it. We're here. And he is looking to take back his championship as of late. Has showed great improvements. Has found that niche. Taken 2 steps back to take a step forward. That's how we do it. Illyrian definitely will be bouncing back. Goalie finding time to race between studying for his degrees in antivirus, of course. He's got his master's in Norton antivirus, folks. And don't let him tell you otherwise. Ezzo, you could have done some laps in DQ, but you're such a gentleman. And, yeah, Hule had an issue serving. He had a quali ban. He didn't understand what that meant, I guess. Maybe we said it in French and English. Next time we'll say it in retard, too. And he found himself on the track. Then he DQ'd. I don't know what the hell that guy's doing. Look, all you Frenchies, just stay in your Quebecer league. Furiosa, you sound like a failed X-Men. Just stay the fuck out of our leagues, man. You guys are all prima donnas and crybabies. Shout out to Rasta Cheats. He's a great driver. I'm sure. So I can't paint them all with the same brush, but a lot of them come over here with these little egos. They all think they're the best. Hey, I'm Gil Villeneuve. I'm Gil. No, you're not, motherfucker. You're Takuma Sato. Here's Jordan 2 Wavy, though. Here's Brizzy Boy. One of my favorite drivers, along with Goatley. Very exciting. Of course, Brizzy Boy's had some electric performances in the past. Hopefully he can be around here more often. I think we have an open seat in the Mushroom Cup. Going through some applications right now. None of these envelopes have money in it, though, so it's going to be a tough decision. Of course. God, I am sick as a dog. I'm coming down with something. Of course, I'm T-Bone. Round 1 here in the Mushroom Cup, Season 3 on the new game. Overtime, probably season number 700 or some shit. It's been a lot. We're up there. Just 2019. Here's Brizzy Boy. In P7. Great lap from him. Fantastical driving. Kaname taking the pole right there. I believe he will be DQing and starting from the back. Kevwood. Look at this. Great move there, taking on that other part. Shout out to Kevwood, too. No, he's not been found since we expanded. Look at Go Lee, man. You see the goat on a beach? There we go. Is that shit all inclusive or what? There's Go Lee in Cancun. Count of 3. Cancun. Cancun. He is beached. He is stopped. He is drinking cerveza. Kamikaze. Fireball. Hey, Go Lee. Are you saving that seat or what? This is a beach whale, folks. Hanging on right now. And, man, sooner or later they're going to kick you off that beach, bro. You know they come through with the military guys will kick you off. Those Mexicans with giant guns. Go Lee DQing from the session there. Stuck on the beach. Lance Troll, we'll call him right there. Heading back in now. Who doesn't love a good time on the beach in Japan? Hell yeah, I'm huge in Japan too. I love it over there. As an average sized white guy, can go over there and feel like Wilt. Average height, obviously I got the big guns, you know. But let's put on some wrestling too, because I want to see what's happening on it, you know. Watching Chenzo, a Mexican living in Texas. We'll call him the Texican. Fuck yeah. Right now he is pumping Texaco. Got that gas. Here we go. Through Qatar Airways. Oh god. If I ever end up on a plane called Qatar Airways, I hope that motherfucker gets shot down before I get there. Wait, that's a place they don't allow women to drive, right? Maybe it can't be that bad. Boulay would have to call an Uber, though. Alright, we're here qualifying, wrapping it up here. Wrapping it up. Oh, man. Wrapping it up. There's something we're not too used to. Of course, Greg Jennings hasn't seen a condom since science class in grade 7 when they made him put it on a banana. So Chenzo, Rasta Cheech had a great season last year. And looking to bounce back, man. Take that momentum, folks. It's easy to lose momentum, but it's easy to gain momentum too, and that goes for every facet of life, man. You gotta make momentum, make good routines, good habits. But I swear to God, you could be down in the dumps. You just start going to the gym 3 or 4 days, positive attitude, it'd be amazing. You'd be amazed at how quickly you can turn it around. Oh, come on. Just watching AJ Styles versus, I want to say Chad Gable, but I don't know who's under that mask. Or do I? Again, shout out to everyone, man. I got love for unless I was talking shit, unless Hule, XOD, all the guys in this league, any of our leagues, anyone who supported us, I got nothing but love for y'all, man. And I will always be there and support you guys back, man. Everyone else, though, you can sit on my middle finger. Let's do this. It's a Mushroom Cup. I don't know if there's a Boarmation lap on or not. 12 races here. Season number 3 on the new game. Shry, 2 seasons ago champion. BXT last season was a champion. BXT, Highly decorated athlete, a great accomplishment winning the Mushroom Cup championship, but his greatest accomplishment to date is definitely managing XOD. It's a little crybaby. People like that are what ruin leagues. Just, they don't contribute. They don't bring anything to the table. They just take off the table, then they make fun and talk shit about the table. So I hope that guy's got a very supportive girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever the hell he is. He's trolling me or not. But waiting for players here. We're in Japan. Konnichiwa, motherfuckers. We're here. The last time we saw Mushroom over Japan may have been 1945. Not the kind that they're going to want to remember here in Japan, but nonetheless, we're going to drop a bomb on Japan that we have not seen since the 40s. This is a Mushroom Cup. I can say that now. Statute of limitations is over. Besides, I watched Oppenheimer yesterday, so fuck around and find out. Again, I am quite sick. I got the flu or something. Again, we are sponsored by, oh, we need some new sponsorships this season. We're going with Slim Jim. Snap into a Slim Jim. Snickers. And, yeah, the province of Alberta. Visit Alberta Tourism. Who is El Grande Americano, though? I don't know. I'm just happy here, another season of the Mushroom Cup. Shout out to everyone who's been with us throughout the years. Shout out, importantly, to the people who left us. And let's do this, man. Adversity will take you places, character. Whatever, I don't even know what I was saying. But let's fucking go. Mushroom Cup, gird your loins, clutch your pearls, whatever shit I say. Here we go. Oh, we got a Ferrari off in the back. Oh my god. Oh my god. 4 cars forgot to turn. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What did I just see? 4 cars forgot to turn right there. No turn signals. And good lord, what is going on right here? I don't know if I've ever seen anything quite like that. Just went dead straight. Someone trying to pull the Senna? I don't even understand. Ayrton Senna is a legend for sure, but I would never want to race with that guy. Good lord. And here we go, Mushroom Cup action, lap 1 at 27. I'm T to the fucking bone. This is a Mushroom Cup, man. We love it here. Best place to be on a Monday or Thursday. Why watch wrestling when you can watch it on Netflix on demand? Of course, we're only on live. I'm going to take this down after the race. No. Illyrian making those moves right there. Illyrian, the Albanian driver. Of course, check out the newest Mushroom Cup video game, SmackDown 2. Here comes the Albane. Illyrian making those moves. Up 8 spots. He's our U-Haul mover of the race so far, man. Pirelli tires in the back, man. Point Zero. I haven't heard of Point Zero since high school. Is that shit still popular? It's like Nautica. I'm guessing they make some sort of racing equipment. Now they started from the back and put it in the fastest lap right there, making the move on Hazy. And look at this, Kendricks. Oh my God, I don't know if there was room there. Either way, he made the room. K7 retiring in the pits right there. DRS Maestro also retiring. I don't understand. The race just started. There's going to be a safety car. Like, why would you retire? You're just being a baby, bro. I'm done with this. Forget it. I'm retiring. Bro, you're not that good just to say, oh, I'm going to retire lap 2 because it didn't go my way. Like, realistically, you're finishing 10th. Like, what the fuck? You're just being a baby. You look stupid on stream when you do that. Shout out to all the babies who do that, by the way. Some bad thing happens to them lap 1. I'm retiring. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Bro, you weren't going to win anyways. Man up, nut up, be a fucking man. Cam with a drive-through penalty right there. It's like there's going to be safety cars. This pisses me off when guys do that. You just look like a diva. I get it if you're like Kaname or Chenzo, but like, bro, you're fighting for top 10 at best. Like, what the fuck are you mad about? Hit and hope for the best. Like, you would have to hope for the best anyways, bro. Like, you would need a mini miracle anyways. So I don't understand that at all. It's just a weak mindset. No one likes a quitter. That's why I won't go to rehab. Oh, God. What I do need is a break from some of this. So. Here we go, though. Kendricks. Fighting strong. I don't know where the Maestro went. Maybe he ran off to an ERA race. I don't know. We all love ERA. Great, huge fields, 8 drivers. Good God. Rodri better have some nice-ass titties, I swear to God. I don't know what the fucking lore is. Anyways, let's be honest. We got a great race still, man. Lap 3 of 27. Nobody likes a baby who crawls into the pits because they had an accident lap 1. I can't deal with this anymore. I can't. Motherfucker, where do you race that's better than this? Honestly. Just be honest, bro. Shut the fuck up, grow a pair, and get back in there. I can say that now because it's not my league anymore. It's still the best fucking league. I'll die on that hill. Most exciting league. When I say best, I'm not talking esports. It's the most exciting, vibrant community. The races are always good. It's not a bunch of douchebags with random usernames that they found on Reddit. It's a group. It's a community. We're friends. And the racing embodies that. Hard racing, but respectful racing. Not a bunch of clowns named Asian Persuasion and whoever the fuck is in all these other leagues hitting each other, smashing around. No camaraderie. And what we're looking for, man. We're just out here to have a good time. Mike being overtaken by Illyrian. Ross Cheech putting in the fastest lap of the race. He started hot last season. Then he sizzled towards the end, hoping that he can put it together here. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I want to go check on my beef rigatoni. I feel like the sound on my TV is not working. It's treacherous, wretched. Unbelievable. I have to have a look at that, but no sound. Ezo up 10 spots. Shut up, this guy's a fantastic driver. Great guy too, man. Im Sawa. Class X, man. Class X. Yeah, how about Aiden Yami, man? The Flying Spaniard has been making moves as of late in the Mushroom Cup. More cherry blossom trees. Beautiful. They have really improved the atmosphere around the circuits in these games lately. I will say that. Name and Illyrian both up 10 spots, folks. Exquisite driving. Absolutely phenomenal work. Of course, we're in Japan. Leader Liebag driving like he took a couple Zans. And DRS Maestro out like a light. Racing Uncle he went into the pits and he came back out and he's going to fight. Shout out to him, man. That kind of resolve. What we look for. Like the Maestro quitting. Guys, who was that? Who's not leaving the space? Who's not sending it? Who's not sending it? Well, that was you sending it into the pits and retiring like a little girl. Here's Adriami being overtaken by Kaname. Justin Schrei looking to take back his championship. How about Shenzo back in the Mushroom Cup, and he's got some new competitors. Anyone else think that like cities shouldn't be able to change their arena name like every year? Like whatever sponsor, like no one knows what the fuck's going on anymore. I'm watching. They're at the Viceroy Arena in Milwaukee. When I was growing up, that shit was called the Bradley Center. It's had like 9 names since. All right, Chenzo, Rasta Cheats, Jordan 2, Wavy, Justin Schrei, Kaname, Illyrian, Brizaglow, and Ezo, our top 8. Adriami, Mike, our top 10. Lap 9 of 27 here. I'm Theodore Bone, working for Jordan 2 Wavy, the great Greg Jennings. Shout out, man. Huge shout out to Gaskin. One of the biggest up-and-coming drivers we have in the community, man. Getting the victory yesterday in LSR G3. Our goal was just to beat up on XOD, but man, oh man, we're not fighting for P15 like he is. We are fighting for victories. Gaskin got it done yesterday, folks. a victory. Huge shout out to B-Tom. Has been a huge part of his team. Shout out to B-Tom in general, man. Great guy, fantastic driver, as we all know. Always been by our side. Fortunate to have guys like him, Konami, you know, for sure. And using that expertise to will Gaskin to victories in LSR G3. Victories, Asian Persuasion. It's got the pace of a Tier 1 driver, the brain of a Tier 4 driver, and I think it shows in that league. Here's Mike, P9. Ezo in P7 right there. Let's have a look at the rubbers. First, a rubber check. Sponsored by Magnum. As usual, folks. Sponsored by Magnum. And check out the new strawberry flavored ones. Like 10 seconds for speeding in the pits. Nobody in that top 12 is yet to pit. Lap 10 of 27 here. Mushroom Cup. Here we go! You know, we're in Japan. Probably my favorite country in Asia. It's just, the food is outstanding, man. You know, and I think even as someone who has a very basic palate for food, they even got stuff for me, the beef, certain sushi, teriyaki, it's all fantastic. And Japanese people, probably the cleanest, most respectful group of people on the whole planet, man. I swear to God, you know, there's stories of the Olympic villages. Japanese athletes left those rooms in better condition than they found them in. It's a culture of honor and respect, and I think a lot of that can be applied to where we live right now. But that'll never happen because we're in North America where that shit just doesn't matter. But shout out to Japan, man. I'll never forget when Hideki Matsuyama won the Masters back in 2018 or 19, I want to say. You know, his caddy bowed to the final flag, and just like, I think it's nice to have that, man. Really respectful. I've never been to a Japanese restaurant where they don't have ice in the urinals, like fresh ice, you know? I like to pee on the rocks. You know, you hear the sizzle when you're peeing. It's a very nice touch. And they're always replenishing it. I think it's just great. I'd love to go to Japan, but I'm just not into those longer flights. Man, what am I going to do up there for that long? You can't smoke weed on the plane. But yeah. Absolutely, man. Fantastic nation there. I've always wanted to go to Hong Kong, or is it Hong Kong? Tokyo. They have that Mario Kart thing where you can race on the road in go-karts dressed like Donkey Kong. I would always love to do that, but nonetheless, we got the Mushroom Cup. 5 years ago, I was told I can't race in somebody's league and go play Mario Kart, so this is where we're at. Konami starting at the back of the pack, making his way all the way up here to P5. Shout out Konami, the legend. Legendary driver, hailing from the Magic Kingdom itself, Orlando, Florida, folks, home of the worst traffic on the planet. But nonetheless, no Mickey Mouse bullshit in his game. That's for damn sure. Two things for sure, one's for certain. Konami looking to have a historic performance here, perhaps grabbing a victory. Rizzy Boy in P3. Shout out to Mert Simpson, the hype man. I've been listening to a lot of his album lately. I love Tony Yale. Mert Simpson is the hype man for none other than Astala. Astala represents everything that's wrong with people who are good at this game. So, little snotty nose egomaniac, buddy. Just chill. You ain't that special. Anyways, Konami here in P4. Even the other Finns don't like that motherfucker. How bad do you have to be for Wingus to say that guy sucks? Good lord, dude. This guy drives like he's got a cock in his mouth. Anyways, leader Liebag up to P10 now. He's yet to pit. He will never pit. He just refuses to. Staying out there, hoping perhaps for some sort of safety car activity. Lap 12 of 27. I am T-bone, sick as a dog. I think these meds are getting to me. As we what is this? Banana cough syrup. You can have some banana cough syrup. No, there's no promethazine in it. Oh my god. What a fucking match. What a fucking match. Dude. AJ Styles. And I want to say Chad Gable just had the best match I've seen in a long time. Wow, what a finish. If you like wrestling. I'm not sure if Chad Gable is this El Grande Americano guy. I'm not sure, but what a fucking finish. Two of the best to ever do it here. Yeah, I am a wrestling fan. I don't give a fuck. Wrestling's fake. I got news for you. Every sport everyone watches is fake. It's fixed. It's predetermined. Especially now with gambling in the mix. You guys are crazy. Don't be that gullible. Don't care too much about athletes. I promise they do not give a fuck about you. Anyways. What a fucking finish. I have to watch this 19 times to figure out what's going to happen. It's the sickest thing I've ever seen, man. Shout out to AJ Styles. Lap 13 at 27 here. What a fucking finish. I could never get into the luchador wrestlers. I don't know. It's just because there's no, you don't know. You don't have that, like, that connection because you can't see their face, like their emotions, you know? My favorite was La Parka. Frizzy Boy picking up another 3 like I did at the bar on the weekend. Oh, God. If there's 3 of them, there were 9s altogether, though, so it works. Leader Lee-Bag, man. He's yet to pit. And he's going to get that traffic behind him. And again, huge thank you to everyone who has stepped up to help, man. It means so much to me. Honestly, man, I just have this cloud over my head all the time that, like, I have to be there 4 times a week. I have to set this up 4 times a week, and it's just, it started to get to the point where it wasn't fun. It just felt like an obligation, so I really appreciate Jordan, Greg, everyone stepping up, man. I just want to show up and do this, because I need a break. I'm burnt out from this, man. I, believe it or not, do have a life too outside. That page. All these new women's wrestlers. Who's coming on next? Goulet? Adriami, Kendrick's uncle retiring in the pits. Yeah. Good God. Oh, man. Here's Kendrick's. I am fucking sick. I had to call in sick to work today. I called in, and the boss said, "How sick are you?" I told him I'm so sick I'm in bed with Hule's girlfriend. And he knew how sick I was. He said I was not myself. So, yeah. Shout out to my boss for being very understanding. Illyrian. P9 right here. Fuck yeah, let's go. And while I was at the doctor, he asked for a stool, urine, and semen sample. I gave him my underwear and left. And then that was it. Oh man! Oh man! Where's the room? Where's the respect? Guys, This is esports racing here. And oh, Illyrian running it a little wide right there, touching grass. Oh, man. And you know, like when they rescued those Chilean miners, they were underground so long that when they were rescued, they had to wear these special glasses because the sun would mess up their eyes because they've been underground for like 40 days or whatever. So it's like these 3M glasses they designed, so when they go, like the daylight would have really damaged their eyes because they were so used to it being dark. When Estala leaves his house, he's going to have to wear the same ones. Man, oh man, 10 laps to go here. 3 retirees. Racing Uncle in the bingo hall as well now. Jordan 2 Wavy throwing on those soft tires. Interesting decision here. Again, konnichiwa to all our Japanese viewers. Dono, dono, dono. I know I appreciate everyone for bowing at me as I walked through to the booth. I couldn't bow that many times. I hit my head the first 2 times on a camera. I have a massive head. It's so big. It's got his own gravitational pull. And Leader Leebag still doing his thing. Shout out to all the Harajuku girls. Harajuku girls? I don't know. They're all here in the booth as well. This girl right next to me looks fantastic. Looks like she could suck a golf ball through a garden hose, folks. And, can he say that? Yes, I can. Rasta Cheech, P4. How about this? What a performance right now. 4-lap old hard tires. Go lead drive-through for speeding under the safety car. Oh my god. Folks, a safety car has been activated, triggered. Unbelievable turn of events right here. I've never been so appalled in my whole life. What did we just watch? Safety car on the circuit. This will bode well for one Jordan 2 Wavy. 4 drivers have retired from the race. I am T-Bone. This is race number 1 of the new season in the Mushroom Cup. I don't know how many seasons we've had. We don't do the whole season 9, season 10, season 11 thing. We stopped counting after like 300. But, you know, we've just been going, man. We go. We don't take breaks off. We don't need a travel break. I don't know why some leagues take weeks off. For what? For travel? So these guys can get back in shape so they can go see their families? It's a fucking video game. We're playing twice a week. Want to play this game anyways. So we don't need to do all that. We know who's coming. And just why. Ezo and Kaname have now pit, and these guys, of course, 2 Lightning Cup heavyweights in that top 2. Shenzo will be catching them. Rasta and Shry, more Lightning Cup royalty. They're on the hard tires. Lap 18 to 27 here, folks. We thank you so much for joining us. Now a word from our sponsors. Folks, feeling crappy? Have a happy. Introducing Happy Dad Seltzer. Can be found at your local stores everywhere and wherever minors are not served. Hopefully they'll serve it at the Quebec gas station, because the last thing Hule needs is to be interrupted as he's chugging gas. Rasta Cheech in P4, Justin in P5, Adriami in P6, Alarian, Cam, Rudy, Leader Liebag, and Kendricks. I am T to the bone. This is a world famous Mushroom Cup. And we got a couple laps to go. I'm sick as a dog. I am sick. God, look at that girl there in the second row. She's not like the other ones. That one's so ugly, it looks like her neck threw up. Oh my God. Her pictures hang themselves. Ezo and Konami, let's have a look at how much they've moved. You want to talk about U-Haul, Purelator, U-Haul movers of the race, up 17 and 18 spots respectively, folks. That is a massive, massive gain, taking jumps here. I think the safety car may have worked to their advantage there just a little bit, but nonetheless, don't hate the player, hate the game. And fantastic work. This will also benefit one Leader Liebag substantially, assuming he did pit. He's the kind of guy who might have not even... He didn't fucking pit! I knew it! Didn't fucking pit! Only you, Leader. Only the Liebag, man. Go watch his Drive to Survive entitled Follow the Liebag, co-starring Gaskin. One of my favorite ones, for sure. Best is Gaskin. This Leader Liebag's very dirty driver, eh? I can't do a Northern Irish accent, but I'm not drunk enough. Yeah, another shot of whiskey. They call this Grandpa's cough medicine. No. We ain't drinking today. We're dead sober. That's probably the scariest part about this broadcast. I am dead sober. Oh my God. For the first time, I'm gonna go eat after a race. Jeez. No, I'm just kidding. We don't promote illegal or illicit drug use. I just sneezed out a $100 bill. My bad. Nah, we kidding, folks. We kidding. Plus, but let's just have a look here at some of these fantastic drivers. Kendricks, the Canadian from the East Coast, coming from the same region as Trailer Park Boys, folks. That is huge if you know that show. He's not from their trailer park, but from that region. Being in a trailer park probably wouldn't be that fucking bad. You have no fucking jabronis or douchebags in there, you know. But I'm sure the girls are kind of rough around the edges, you know. They're definitely not a sight for sore eyes. A couple of them probably have faces for radio, like myself. Anyways, we do have somebody making a pit stop. His Leader Liebag now making a pit stop for sure. Put him a couple more liters of gasoline in his yard barker, do up the straw, and he's good to go. If you don't know what a yard barker is, Google it. You've never been to Senor Frogs in Mexico. Those big drinks you just walk around with all day, filled with slushy and rum. Yeah. Anyways, we always wish Leader Liebag the best, and man, maybe he can sneak into that top 10. We don't really know. Lap 20 of 27 here in the Mushroom Cup. The goddamn Mushroom Cup, I might add. I am T-Bone. I'm an employee now, folks. So I'm an employee. That means it's going to get a little more ratchet, these broadcasts, folks. Uncensored. Uncensored Bone. Jordan 2 Wavy, not the best race for him here in his debut as admin or commissioner, but the good news is he is admin and commissioner. He can make some alterations to the final results, you know? And man, oh man. We drove by an outhouse. Imagine you were in that outhouse taking a shit and there was like an accident and one of the cars hit it. That'd be some good shit. Oh man. You guys ever like had a buddy go into an outhouse and you ever tipped it while he was in there just to prank him? Oh fuck. I mean, in high school I did that to a buddy and he was not too happy, put it that way. Yeah, he came out looking like the swamp monster. Oh man, oh man. This thing is such a great prank, just tipping over a porta potty with someone in it. Like, it's fucking classic, because you hear it hit the ground, then you hear the door hit, then you, like, stand on it so the motherfucker can't get out, you know? Then you run for your fucking life, depending on who it is. But yeah, that's me, and I don't recommend doing that to anyone who doesn't deserve it. In high school, though, I did have a little rivalry, and I saran wrapped this dude's car. I went to work, and I got the industrial rolls of saran wrap, and when he was sleeping, I saran wrapped the fuck out of his car, man. Like, this thing, you could have put it on a skid and shipped it to Japan. And the worst was, like, his mom saw it before him. She called him. She's like, Jesse, I'm warning you, you're going to be really mad when you get home. Don't fuck with Tebow, man. Anyways, Illyrian putting on a fight here with Cam Rudy. I got a lot of good prank stories, by the way. Maybe we'll share some more. And Adriami, just a fine performance here. I swear to God, man. He embodies professionalism. He is class personified, folks, as we head through this Sector 1. Not a whole lot going to happen here. Very rare to see a passing opportunity. I suggest throwing the battery in none. But I don't really make suggestions about racing that people take. But Konami and Ezo, man, this is something to look out for here. And we'll see how those tires hang on with Chenzo right there and Rostachich right there, folks. Because I feel like I'm going to get some complaints after this broadcast. But, yeah. I got a box where suggestions go. But I don't really give a fuck. It's probably best you know. Shout out to Drizzy. Mike, 3-second penalty. Isn't it fucking stupid that you got all these racetracks with Louis Vuitton plastered all over it, bro? Like, real racers don't wear that shit. That just tells me what F1 has become, bro. Just something to be fucking posted at Instagram and be seen at, man. I think every race is turning into Miami. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I just can't take Louis Vuitton at a racetrack fucking seriously, man. Good lord. Anyone who spends $700 on a belt that's not a billionaire is a fucking moron, too. Oh. Yeah. Anyways. If you're wearing Louis Vuitton, you better be gay or gangster. Put it that way. Oh, man. So here's Rostachich doing his damn thing. Looking about as sweet as a jumper on a gay Ray Allen right now, folks. And look at that background, man. Just incredible backdrop here. They really, if only they put as much emphasis into the racing as they did on the scenery around the track, might have a decent game. Every trailer's in the right spot. Insane. Lap 22 of 27, folks. Unbelievable. I've never been so excited in my whole life, and we're going to see how this one ends right now. I am T-Bone here. Sick as a motherfucking dog. Ugh. I feel like I aired a lot of people out on this podcast. I mean, race. It's not a podcast. I mean, I guess Louis Vuitton's not that far-fetched when they charge $115 for a fucking t-shirt at the track. What do they charge for a hat at a race? Like $100? A bunch of fucking crooks, bro. Bunch of crooks. Here we go. Illyrian making the move on Justin Schreier. How about this, man? What driving? Oh, no! Oh, no! Illyrian losing the back end right there. Pulling his best Princess Peach impersonation. Maybe that's Toad. Either way, Illyrian, that's going to be tough, and that might tell me that those medium tires might not be too hot coming down the stretch. We're going to have to keep an eye, an inquisitive eye, a watchful eye on Chenzo. We're watching with great curiosity and intent right now, folks. Someone took out the brake boards. Those things are expensive. You're going to have to pay for that. Cam Rudy, Kendrick Sawa. It's been an uneventful race for him. Leader Liebag retiring and triggering some sort of activity. No full safety car, but we are going to see some sort of temporary safety car, otherwise known as a VSC. And shout out to Leader, man, fighting hard, valiantly, putting up a noble effort as always, and we love to see it from him, man. Leader Liebag, just keep fighting, brother. Adversity builds character. Character will take you places money can't. Let's keep an eye on Sawa here. We're going to interject himself right back in that mix. Here we go. Now look at this finish, folks. We are going to see a bomb dropped on Japan that we have not seen since the 40s in this finish. How about Kaname, though? I've not extended that gap. A very good race, man. Very good race. Well done by all the drivers, man, for sure. Definitely lucky and proud to have all these great drivers in our league, man. You know, I've talked about a lot about all the dickheads today, but I think it's, you know, I show so much love to all the guys in our leagues, man, and the guys who are part of our community. Stay strong with us, man. I respect loyalty. I'm a fucking Scorpio. Loyalty is big for me. I'm passionate, and I wear my heart on my sleeve. I've lost many shirts because of it, folks, and I don't regret a damn thing. Do not regret a damn thing, bro. I've been dumped, I've been fired, I've been down, I've been kicked while I was down, I've been elbow dropped while I was down, but we're still fucking standing, folks. Only the strong survive. God saves his toughest battles for his strongest soldiers, and we're going to keep on fighting, man. Lap 24 of 27 right here. And once again, we do wish and pray for everyone in the Middle East. If you have family in the Middle East, whether it be on the Gaza side, Palestine side, or the Israel side, we want everyone to be safe, and we do hope that some sort of resolution can be reached, man. Because no one supports the death of innocent people, and always I take a little time out of my day just to pray for the people across the world who are going through hardships and stuff. Way worse than us, way worse than someone not showing up to a league race, way worse than a girl not answering a phone call, you know. If you're able to choose what to worry about, consider yourself blessed in life. Lap 25 of 27 here. And man, oh man, Ross Cheech on Chenzo. Yeah, and of course, Kaname and Ezo, man. We got two battles to zone in on here. How about Adriami with one of the most impressive races I've seen from him in a long time? Not to say he's gotten worse. I think everyone around him got better, and now he is elevating himself. I love to see that. Adriami, great buddy of ours. And he's just a loyal guy, man. He's always going to be at the races, and if he can't, he's going to message. He's been with us so long, and we're very lucky to have Adriami in our leagues. Very lucky to have all these guys, man. Justin Stry, Illyrian, Cam Brood is a fucking beauty. Even though he uses a putter that looks like a cock on a stick. Shout out to Lab Putters. Hey, Cam. Let's go, bro. What, you got that thing anchored in your belly button or what? Yeah. I can deal with that, bro. I hate those belly putters, you know, where these guys anchor the putter. Every time I see a guy using one of those putters and I'm golfing, I ask him if it comes in men's. Kaname and Ezo, though. Look at this. Are we going to see any kind of action here? Penultimate lap. We're in Japan. The season premiere of the Lightning Cup live on Netflix, live on Paramount, live on Roku, and we are here on Apple TV. Let's fucking do this. The only series across all platforms for sure. Hell yeah. And the audio's coming to Napster and LimeWire. If anyone gets that, you old as fuck. Greg Jennings gets it. But let's see what we got going on here. Kaname, Ezo, Chenzo, Rasta Cheech, our top four. And I don't know if we're going to see any fireworks here. Last time there was a mushroom-shaped cloud in Japan. It was not fun. But today, we're making up for it. Sorry for all the nuclear bomb references. I told you I watched Oppenheimer yesterday. Oppenheimer. Shit was too long. It was like 3 hours. Guys, stop making movies so long. I'm trying to watch The Irishman. It's like 4 hours long, bro. Like, why don't you just make a fucking TV show? Plus, if I want to see Joe Pesci look like he's 30 again, I'll put on Casino. My favorite movie. Folks, go watch Casino if you've never seen Casino, man. Fantastic fucking movie. Scorsese. Directed, and of course, starring Robert De Niro. Look at this battle here. Justin Stry trying to get through Adriami. We're on the final lap, folks. One more time to go around this fantastic circuit. Ah, man, oh man, are we going to see anything go down? Very tough to get a pass done in Sector 1, but Justin Schrei getting the move in Turn 1 done over Adriami. Illyrian's going to look to follow here. Let's have a look at the pen situation. So I don't think Schrei will be able to get too much further up there. Illyrian, it will be imperative for him to overtake Adriami. Shout out to Ezo, man. Ezo's just the nicest guy. We're lucky to have this guy around, man. And now he's in the Lightning Cup. Absolutely splendid. Shout out to Sawa for introducing and being a fantastic racer in his own right. We're lucky to have these guys, as well as everyone here, man. Roll with us, I'm gonna roll with you. If you act like a disrespectful twat, cunt, you'll be treated as such. Ule, XOD. Mike is DNF from the session. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Here's Ezo, or Sawa and Kendricks are gonna duke it out right here. Well, this ain't North Carolina. Anyways, let's go here to the finish line. We got eyes on the line, folks. If you ever cross that line. I think that's an Akon Rick Ross song, Greg. Cross that line. Kaname getting the victory here over Ezo in P2, Rasta P4, Chenzo in P3. I don't know why I skipped over him. Justin Schrei in P5. Adriami with a solid performance to start the year, but Cam Rudy, how about that, with a P6, Jordan P7. The aforementioned Adriami in P8. We got Sawa in P9, Kendricks in P10, and Illyrian not going to be pleased there, falling out of the points. Something must have happened, and he had that penalty. Shout out to all the Mandem. Here's Goalie crossing the line. Not the race Goalie's looking for. And Goalie! Oh, no! Hits the wall, folks. Princess Peach is here in the booth. Need to get the sounds down. But man, oh man, this has been the Mushroom Cup. I'm a little too sick for to do all these the interviews today, folks. What a god ugly suit. That thing's ugly as sin. That car, the whole kick salver. But shout out to Kaname getting his victory, getting it done here, man. Shout out to Ezo. Shout out to Kaname, Ezo, Chenzo, Rasta, Schrei. You know, just great racing all around. I'm proud of that, man. Fantastic racing. I want to give a huge shout out to Jordan 2 Wavy, man. Taking the reins from T-Bone. I know these are some big shoes to fill. Hope you can fit in a size 7. Nah, I'm kidding, bro. We're rocking 10.5 black Air Force Ones. That's how we rolling. And look at this. Driver of the day goes to Already Friends. Who the fuck is that? Kaname. Cleanest driver going to Chenzo. He must have taken a bath before the race. Most overtakes. Ezo playing with the Deviliers. Fastest lap, Kaname. Race winner, Kaname. Hey, man. I'm not going to do the interviews again, folks. I'm just a little under the weather here. I have to go take a massive shit. And, oh shit, we're live. Congrats to all the winners. I want to deeply thank anyone who tuned in, anyone who races, anyone who supports us, anyone who gives me the energy to keep going by being negative. You can't erase energy, you can only convert it. And we're going to mic drop off that.